Well, here we are getting ready to cook some spare ribs on Memorial Day. Do a pretty simple setup here on the ribs. I've got my grill outside that's just sitting there because we're an hour away from firing up the propane grill and getting the smoker going. But I just got through prepping the ribs. First thing you got to do on these ribs is get that membrane off the back. See that membrane back there? That membrane's missing. I wish I had a picture of it before. But just kind of cut it and pull it and tear it and get that membrane off so your flavorings can get back to the inside of the meat. I'm doing two things here. I'm letting the meat marinate, and I'm also letting it come up to room temperature as we're getting ready to cook today. Alright, well, we'll be going outside here in a second. Whoops, let me show you the stuff we have. I've got the Red Hot Original seasoning that I just kind of shook on and rubbed. And then this is my secret. This is the Great American Land and Cattle Company seasoning. They're from El Paso, Texas, and they make a heck of a seasoning. You can buy them at Walmart. Actually, you buy both of these at Walmart. And one last thing, this is really important, is I've got a yogurt thing full of smoker chips getting ready to go. I'm letting them soak for a couple hours. I do it more than the 1 hour. I think you get more smoke, but I'm letting them soak for a couple hours. So all right, we're going to pause and move this little production outside. Well, here's my Weber Genesis 4-burner grill. Nice big grill. This is my present to myself for Christmas this last December. Got a floor model at the end of the season, fully assembled, so I'm pretty happy. This is probably the best under $1,000 grill on the market. I know because I used to sell $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000 grills, and people used to take it for the Weber. Big things you need if you're going to smoke some ribs is that's the number one thing right there, is the thermometer. This one's got a really accurate one, and it helps us keep track of our low cooking temperature that we want. Here's the inside of the grill setup. There's my rib rack. Buy them at Walmart, buy them anywhere. And then I put 2 tins below it. These are the burners that aren't going to be lit, but I put the tins with water on them because they heat up enough to provide some moisture to the meat as it cooks, and it also catches the drippings. Not a whole lot of those, but it does a pretty good job of catching the drippings. Regular 4-burner grill, and we're going to get her fired up here in a minute.